one of the groups that we've been really concerned about are the Matric students.
Yeah.
They really in many ways have had their year taken away from them. So they've missed out on a whole lot of sport. A lot of schools that the children have missed out on Matric dance, for example. And they have had no option but to engage with their studies by themselves. Many of them have had the privilege of working online.
Yes.
But they too have been stuck in one place. And now they are back. What as a special group of children at the end of their careers, what advice as a dietitian are you going to give those children?
The advice I would give them is still plan, eat healthy, focus on the foods that is going to keep you sustained. Don't drink something like a Monster, a Red Bull or a Play, because that's going to give you a lot of energy and then the energy is finished. So you won't be able to study the hour that you plan to or the 2 hours that you need to. So rather plan your snacks, have healthy food available. This will also help you to concentrate better. It will help you to take in the things that you are learning, that you are studying. It will help you to just keep being able to study the times that you need to.
Yeah, the sustainability of study.
This will reduce stress. Because if you plan on studying for 2 hours and you're actually able to do it and do it properly, then it will reduce stress. Because the exam tomorrow, I've studied, I've got this, I'm good.
I think everybody knows that they a group that are particularly at risk this year. In our case at St. Patrick's, our Matrics, this is the second week that they are back. We were very fortunate in that most of them embraced e-learning and got on with it. So we've been extremely fortunate. But there are those who have not been able to and are way behind where they should be. They've not handed in their portfolio pieces and that sort of thing. How would you advise us as Matric teachers dealing with classes that are facing challenges that certainly we as adults never dealt with at that age? What would you be saying to us to ease that particular group of youngsters back into school, knowing full well that in 6 months' time they're going to be writing their Matric? Less than that.
I think our hearts really go out to all our grade 12 learners.
Yeah.
This has been really hard for them. And it's not just the academic work that's been lost. There's grieving for so many things. The should-haves, could-haves, would-haves.
Matric dances and stuff like that.
They've lost more than we can imagine. And now we're sitting in a situation where we want to say, well, it is what it is, and now let's make the best of the situation. But we can't dismiss the tragedy of their loss. And I think everybody is in a different stage in their transition. And people need time and they need support. You know that if someone has a car accident, we can't say to them, well, get up now and fill out these forms for insurance. And they need time to process what's just happened. I think as adults, we need to be mindful of supporting each learner where they're at and bringing in the support to help them with the catch-up process. But to keep saying to them, this is what you have achieved. You're showing up at school again. This is good. We're so proud of you. We need to affirm them so they can look at their inner strengths, which will then motivate them to move forward.
That, I just want to endorse that. You know, we have children who really, really battled and were prepared to say so, which I admire during the course of this COVID. But they were here at 7:10 on the day that school started, ready to go. And, you know, they'll be the first to tell you that they're sorry they missed out on their hockey season or their netball season or their rugby season, whatever it might be. So, you know, in many ways I admire them because there's so many of them have come from, you know, an environment where data is not that readily available, where they've had to call their friends and find out what is the work that needs to be done today. So I would agree with that, and I think they've shown tremendous strength. It'll be very interesting to see if any kind of study gets done on what happens to this generation in Matric this year and how they do in the years ahead.